welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the outskirts of the nation's capital. It's Northwest Stadium in Landover, the home of the Commanders. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Seattle Seahawks and the Washington Commanders. On the visitors' sideline, a look there at the head coach of the Seahawks. He's got her squad pumped up and ready for this one. On the other side, Commanders head coach Dan Quinn. His guys stuck in a bit of a losing streak, hoping the return home. Welcome, it's Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson and Matt Gay going to kick things off. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Seahawks come out, and they are led by a new quarterback, Sam Darnold. From USC, he's bounced around for his first 7 seasons. This is 5th different franchise as he starts year 8 in the NFL. And Greg, it's year 1 with the Seahawks.
I think if you asked every player around the league, going into the bye week, it is critical that you come in off of a win. It just makes the coaches in better moods. It makes everybody in the building in a better mood. And certainly, it makes your time away from the team a little bit easier. So they've had a long week thinking back to their loss the week before. And hopefully they were able to address a lot of those issues. And they certainly want a different result today.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. A gain there of 15. First down, Seattle.
At the 38-yard line.
They run with Walker. And the strength on display, rattling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards. From the 46, here's second and a couple.
Second and 2 at the 46-yard line.
We'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down. Oh, there's movement up front. That's going to make this third down a lot tougher. They get the first-round pick, the rookie, Gray Zabel. Third and short yardage, and here's Darnold. Got it with Smith in Jigba. A pickup of 12 yards. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
That's good for a Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. If you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down. So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Here's Darnold. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Jackson Smith and Jigba, the intended receiver. And it's going to be fourth down.
For the Seahawks.
And this is going to be a beauty. Touchdown at the 2-yard line. So here come the Commanders, and they are led by the Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2024. Greg, it was such a good rookie campaign for Jaden Daniels out of LSU.
You watch the film from last week's game, and you come away saying, okay, he's probably one of their best players on the field, but you would never know it after meeting with him. He said, I don't even want to talk about my touchdowns. He said, there's just too many plays out there that I'm missing, and then, of course, the costly interception. So they didn't win. He's taking a lot of that responsibility onto himself, and frankly, that's the role of an NFL quarterback, whether you like it or not.
They'll try to run for it with Robinson. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
That is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Seahawks offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. They'll start with a short field, looking for the first points of this contest. And they'll begin 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Open man, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, here's the give to Walker. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Throwing on 3rd down is Darnold. Short one there to his tight end, Fant. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he's going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. There's a gain of 18.
1st down. A gain of 19 yards. And the Seahawks 1st down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8. 2nd and a yard. Here's a jet sweep with Cup. And that one shut down almost immediately. Good pressure from the backside. Left him nowhere to go. And no gain.
It's a gain of a yard.
They'll try to sneak it here. That's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had it end. He does. 1st down.
It's a gain of 2. That's good for a Seahawks 1st down. 2 yards on the play. 1st down, Seahawks.
Now Darnold. That is caught by the tight end. Noah Fant. Touchdown, Seattle. That touchdown #1 for him on the year.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
Commanders, nothing.
Like 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. A return now from the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Commanders' offense, and Jaden Daniels ready to take over once more. And he continues to show off his ability to run with the football when the situation calls for it. He is the NFL's leader in rush yards at the quarterback position. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Julian Love, the safety there, worked his way in and records the sack.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
It's now 3rd down and 16.
3rd and long, and here's Daniels. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
Look it up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for, and taken successfully. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a 1st and 10. That's over the middle and taken in by Valdez-Scantling. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
And the Seahawks, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Walker. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of
2 plays, 2 nice pickups to start the drive. This one, a gain of 18.
A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, Seattle.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from them.
Back-to-back, some nice runs. This one good for 11 and another 1st down. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. A handoff, running left, it is Walker. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. It is Percy Butler to bring him down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
The run up the middle, it's Walker. And, they smacked him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain. So, we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Seahawks football beginning this 2nd quarter. Have to get this to the 20. Here's 3rd down as we are ready to get back underway. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Deron Payne getting home to drop him. He's up to a dozen sacks now on the year.
He has to do a better job identifying where the pressure is coming from, Mike, before the ball is snapped. He's got to get this ball out of his hand, to his outlet, to his hot receiver. But then once he senses the pressure, he kind of panics, and it's an easy sack. It's going to bring up 4th down.
On 4th down, the veteran Jason Myers for the Seattle field goal. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. Now return coming from the 7. And And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. There's Terry McLaurin and the Commanders' offense heading out for their next possession. As we play here in the month of November, worth noting he's putting together a campaign to remember. The NFL's leader amongst wideouts in receiving touchdowns. And Daniels will have the first down as he's able to slide and avoid the contact.
A gain of 19 yards. And a Commanders first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay.
Offense.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Jaron Reed in there for the sack, worked his way through. It's a loss of 5.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get to the backfield and bring it down.
Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
I think the defender thought he had himself a pick here, Mike. He saw that curl coming the entire way, but unfortunately for him, it was a curl and go. They took him deep. Leads to a huge pickup.
Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And that's going to lead to a fourth down.
Press play in punt formation for the Commanders.
And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds.
At their own 16-yard line.
They'll go play action with Darnold. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Cooper Kupp was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down. Off the play fake, it's Darnold. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
Darnold. He'll try to run for it.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
Here's Michael Dixon now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. Fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. There's Dan Quinn as his Commanders head back onto the field. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Daniels now going to look to throw. That one complete to Brian Robinson. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 38-yard line.
And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. And he'll get the first down there. A pickup of about 5 yards.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
On first down, right back to Robinson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. They'll go again with Robinson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Now pass deep for McLaurin. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down. Here's Tress Way now. He's on to punt it for the fourth time tonight. Oh, hello! He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Yeah, that one just didn't feel right from the jump. I think he sensed that he was either going to take a sack or get baited into making a bad throw. So ultimately a good decision. Just throw the ball away.
He takes off. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, Seattle.
Gain of 10 yards. That's good for us Seahawks. First down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Seahawks.
He's going to keep this again. And he maneuvers his way forward. A gain of 6. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 4. Now Walker. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Darnold. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Commanders have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that loved throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who were very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
There's Dan Quinn as his Commanders head back onto the field. They'll start with great field position right at midfield with a first down. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
The tackle made.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Short one there. He's got Ertz. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
There hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
Throw right side, hauled in by Cup. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Cup in motion. They'll try and run it with Walker. And they pick it up. He's to the 42-yard line. And the drive continues. First down.
And the Seahawks
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
8-yard pickup. First down, Seattle.
Off the bootleg. Here's Darnold. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Noah Fant.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Darnold to throw. Smith and Jigba has it on that out route. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30.
Gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Seahawks.
They'll run right. Here's Walker. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback. And I think this is just a really good quarterback play. You understand you got 3 points in your pocket. Don't try to be a hero on third down and make the perfect pass. Throw it away, and at the end, just come away with points on this drive.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Seahawks going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. On the return, Noah Igbenogany. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense is going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They find themselves down 13-0 here. They try to get things started offensively. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
That's good for a Washington first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now they'll run option left to the short side of the field. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
He finds the veteran Ertz. Now the Commanders will use their 3rd and final timeout. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Taking off, he'll try to get there.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the first down.
Throwing on 2nd down, Daniel. Moving to his right.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
Here's the punter now, as he'll come on to kick for the 5th time here tonight. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone. Scott Hansen here in our thankfully dry studios in Orlando. That's obviously not the case at the stadium, where the rain continues to play a factor in this game. Who will take better advantage of it in the second half? To find out the answer, let's go back out to the stadium and rejoin our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thanks. The rain might not be as heavy as it was earlier, but still coming down as we get set for this second half. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Commanders' offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
At the 30-yard line.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. A gain of 17 yards. Good for a Commander's first down.
45-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Off the zone read, Daniels gonna hang on to it. And he's gonna take this all the way down to the Seahawks 5-yard line. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. Now Daniels. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Washington. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
The extra point by Gay is good. And the Commanders are on the board. It's now 13-7. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. Corey Horton now to return it. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
On play action, here's Darnold. That one swung out wide to Walker. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
We'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Quan Martin is there for the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On the ground, it's Walker. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And he's going to be taken down. A pickup of 14 on that one. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. To the left side and pulled in. Valdez-Scantling. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Complete to Marquez Valdez.
Here's Walker. Ooh. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
10 yards.
It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, Seattle.
It's a gain of 10. And the Seahawks
Will run with Damian Martinez. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. Open man is Valdez-Scantling. And this yields nothing. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage. Valdez-Scantling on the move. Throwing on third down is Darnold. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's fourth down. So they send out Jason Myers for this field goal. This will be an even 40-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Seahawks will extend their third quarter lead.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot. Your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here able to put that one through.
Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. They trail here by a couple of scores. The margin is 9 as this drive starts with first down. To throw is Daniels. Look wide. Get this one complete. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 31-yard line.
On second down, it's Daniels. Now quick throw taken in by Brown. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line. The wide receiver, the ball carrier.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's Daniels. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down. Has his man. It's Samuel. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
Washington, first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
And he'll get forward for about a yard. Kobe Bryant there to bring him down.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Julian Love brings them down.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That's McLaurin open on the left side. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. But that one gives him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now Robinson. He'll be stopped after a short gain to about the 30. Julian Love brings him down. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. Daniels going to keep it on the zone read. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down.
And a Washington first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They run over center with Robinson, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He was brought down by Kobe.
It is 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Seahawks 19.
Another run here for Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. After that play, we have one of the commanders who is down. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? Daniels now going to look to throw. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. And he will score! Ryan Robinson. Touchdown, Commander.
We used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Commanders 14.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. A short one taken at the 10. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Seahawks offense and Kenneth Walker ready to take over once more. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the 3rd quarter. On 1st and 10, here's Darnold. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I don't think this lead is insurmountable by any means, Mike, but they're going to have to find a way to take advantage of some of these possessions as they try to close this game out.
On 2nd down, it's Darnold. He'll get this complete to Walker. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
3rd and short yardage, and here's Darnold. He'll locate Cup. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Walker now gets us going here in the 4th quarter. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
It's a gain of 20. 1st down, Seahawks.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Putting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep.
So, Mike, this is a great example and a great moment to bring up why it's so important for these offenses to make everything look the same. Formationally, pre-snap movement, because the second that motion looks like a jet motion and he's going to get the ball as opposed to a traditional motion, these defenses are so in tune with all those little differences. They know it's coming, and it's not going to be a lot of gain.
A gain of 6. That's another Seahawks 1st down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They run with Walker. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
26. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 4. Once again, it's Walker. He'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's 1st down.
And the Seahawks, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
The run up the middle, it's Walker. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 16-yard line.
Throwing, Darnold. That one on target to Cox. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
On 3rd down, they go with Walker. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Here's a designed run. To the pylon, he's in. Sam Darnold. Touchdown, Seahawks. That's his 2nd touchdown tonight. Greg, they did everything they wanted to do on that drive, and now a chance to really make it an important lead.
Mike, with that touchdown there, they're an extra point conversion from extending this lead to a 2-score game. And at this point in the 4th quarter, I think they'd feel pretty good about their chances of holding on.
Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Returning is Igbenogany. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Commanders' offense and Jaden Daniels ready to take over once more. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with a way to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those into big plays. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
Kobe Bryant on the coverage.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. There's Ertz. He's got it right side. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 39 yards.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
You just don't see speed out of the tight end position like this guy, Mike. I mean, to catch an underneath ball and have the ability to turn into a runner, that's something we traditionally see from wide receivers and running backs, but this guy's as fast as anybody in the league.
And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 on the Seahawks 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He keeps it himself.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
3rd and short, and it's Daniels. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. So out comes Matt Gay in a big spot. This to get back to a 1-possession game. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within 1 score.
17.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Well, Seahawks offense and Kenneth Walker ready to take over once more. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. His running backs had a really nice day. So in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
Throwing on 2nd down. Darnold. Pass is completed to Cup. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. It's complete. He's got Cup. It's a gain of 12 there. 1st down, Seattle.
That's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up 1st downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
The RPO, that one is complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. To the left side and pulled in. Valdez-Scantling. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
And the Seahawks 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now a give to Walker, running right. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. Elijah Arroyo was the intended target. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
9 yards to go.
To throw is Darnold. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession. Kicking time for the Seahawks. They'll punt this one away. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Commanders' offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with Daniels. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Double as good there. They get the 1st down and save a timeout. A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Here comes 2nd down. To throw is Daniels. Short one there. He's got Ertz. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. What will they do on this play? 3rd down, needing 8. They'll drop to throw. He'll get this one complete to Brown. A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Washington.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That's another Washington Commanders.
Daniels now on 1st down. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds.
At the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Robinson. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And this is going to be a touchdown. A game-tying TD here in the final minute.
Well, there's still some time remaining, but what a sequence of events here, Mike. I mean, late in the game, they get the touchdown that they needed to tie it, and now they can take the lead with the extra point.
So, not home yet. Still a critical extra point here to break the tie. A critical extra point is up and good. They have taken a 1-point lead here in the late stages of this one.
Seahawks 23.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24.
The Seahawks offense and Kenneth Walker ready to take over once more. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. Pass caught left side by Fant. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
6 yards. That's good for a Seahawks. First down.
Now Walker. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers. It's a gain of 9.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Darnold now to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
Seahawks. First down.
Darnold. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Darnold. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. What about this crowd getting even louder before 3rd and 10? The ball comes out. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession. So it's a win here for the Commanders. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way. We're going to come away from here with a well-earned victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Commanders are winners as we say so long from just outside our nation's capital.